What's up, everybody? And welcome back to the Mass Effect Legendary Edition streams. We are in Mass Effect 2. In the last part, we did the loyalty missions for Kasumi and Zaid, as well as recruiting Grunt. And in this part, we are going to... well, we're going to be recruiting more people. Oh yeah, I don't know how I forgot about this. I was doing a little... planet scanning off screen so I could get more minerals. I decided I would do it off screen because it's painfully dull. And yeah, while I was doing that, I found this anomaly here on Neath, and we're gonna check that out. Hold on. Grab that while we're here. Anomaly detected. Surface scans indicate wreckage of a merchant freighter. Configuration unknown. Damage to ship catastrophic. Detecting movement, but no signs of organic life. Let's bring Grunt with us. And also... yeah, okay, my D4's in there. And let's see who we got coming with us. Kasumi! Let's see what this is.
A sandstorm is approaching from the northwest. Proceed with caution.
Thank you. Cover, so I assume we're going to be in combat very soon. I hear the music. I could have sworn I also saw something over here, like refined platinum or palladium or something. Wait, there it is. Didn't mean to do that. It said no signs of organic life, so maybe it would be a better idea if I had the disruptor ammo on. Oop. I saw that. Evacuation order.
Attention all hands. We are on a collision course and losing systems fast. Report to the escape pods immediately. This is not a drill.
Hopefully everyone got to said escape pods. Shipping manifest. Reflective mech armor. 14 crates of reflective mech armor. Loki mechs and Yimmer mech. I think the Yimmer mech is the big one, while the Loki mechs are the smaller one.
Multiple hostiles powering up at your location.
What?
Recommend immediate extraction.
Oh dear. Okay. Thank you. Where? Oh! Oh, fuck. Fuck! Okay, backing off. Okay. Okay, done move.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility by 50%. Please report evacuation.
Okay, we're moving. Yeah, I know, Grunt. That's what we're doing now. I've never experienced that before. And I get the feeling that I've left a lot of stuff behind. Found no survivors in MSV Corsica, wreckage, deactivated distress beacon, experience credits, and platinum. Not a lot of it, though. Operative? Weird they need a trophy for. Okay. Investigate abandoned station. What? Hold on, I'm gonna stop here for gas. Investigate abandoned station. Jerry Station? Site intel. Jerry Station. Data mining confirms last reported location of the merchant freighter MSV Corsica as the Jerry Station in the Strabo system. Possibility exists that clues pertaining to the anomaly that caused the mass malfunction of the mechs aboard the Corsica can be found aboard Jerry Station. Alright, once again, we'll bring Grunt with us, and rolling again. 4, Kasumi yet again. Fuck. Please proceed to processing. Dr. Galwind, at my suggestion, we have cut power to all systems, save critical life support in hopes that disabling these systems will deny the VI the resources she needs to kill us. This is a temporary solution. We cannot last this one out on our own. So some kind of rogue VI like what happened on the moon? Here's some iridium. Gonna save that for later. Look around a bit. Locked by station VI.
Docking area power restored. Intruders are requested to report to the cargo doors for immediate removal from station. Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area.
Don't care. Power outage detected in the station. Mainframe is locked down for security purposes. My firm belief is that the VI is paranoid about the possibility of infection. Its current homicidal behavior is likely out of an inflated desire to keep us from shutting it down. I believe that the VI is malfunctioning and that it believes our equipment to be infected by a virus. If we continue to try to shut her down, she will keep trying to destroy us. Maybe our only resource is to just do nothing and convince her that we're not a threat. So I'm not sure if this is a biological virus or a technical virus, but looks like it was trying to keep something contained. This is all new to me here. I'm not sure if this is DLC or something, but I did not do anything like this. I did not see anything like this in any of my previous playthroughs.
Testing area has been locked down according to protocol M29-2. Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
Oh! I believe it would be this one? No, okay, so that would be that one.
Prototype repositioned.
Thank you.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Testing area has been unlocked.
There we go.
All personnel take this opportunity to leave the station immediately.
That's the docking bay. Here's engineering. Okay, this seems a little too far. Living quarters. Let's check that out. I saw something. PDA. Where is that? There it is. We are expecting a shipment of mech parts from the Hanikadar facility on Capek. Make sure the VI knows to accept a docking request from the freighter MSV Corsica. Locked by station VI.
Living area power restored. The living area doors have been closed to quarantine a threat to this station. Advise intruders to engage self-destruct procedures to avoid death by starvation.
Let's see.
2 doors enabled. All doors disabled.
Okay.
2 doors enabled. 3 doors enabled. 3 doors enabled. All doors disabled.
Okay, so I see the puzzle here. This one. Hold on. What does this one do?
2 doors enabled.
Now I just do this one, right?
5 doors enabled.
Hey! I get to leave. Some credits. More credits. More credits. And that's it aside from... Fuck. Let's head to engineering.
Plasma venting in progress. Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death.
I'm positive that the trouble with our VI started after the Corsica docked with us. Tailston is looking into the VI itself. In the meantime, I need you to go through the logs and find out everything that was on that ship. It kind of looks like this was like a biological virus of some kind.
Has been detected. Please do not interfere with defense procedures.
But how bad this virus is another question. For all we know, it could just be a freaking cold and the VI is freaking out about it over nothing. Oh fuck, are you serious? Oh yeah, I can just go around. Kasumi!
All attempts to decontaminate station have failed. Require more power to escalate defenses. Maintenance area power restored.
So hopefully we should just be able to... Yeah, we can just walk through here now. It's funny, you know.
Hub area power restored. Central mainframe access granted. Docked vessel detected. Attempting to upload central programming into docked vessel's mainframe. Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately. I regret to inform you that all attempts to defend the station have failed. Shutting down security protocols.
Deactivated Jerihi station security protocols. Escape the station. Is that it? I guess that's it. Just let the horror of the situation sink in. I was legit expecting to have to fight some mechs or something. Maybe there was another option that I just didn't pay any attention to. Let me check the journal, actually. FBA Ray Compilings. Overlord, these are DLC stuff. This is DLC stuff. I guess that's it. Oh, wait. Data found aboard the station indicates that the VI virus may have a... Okay, so it was the VI that was the virus. Hani Kadar facility on Capac. Haskin System Titan Nebula. Haskin System Titan Nebula. Let's head there. Where is the disable infected product line? Here we go.
I have detected an anomaly.
The experimental mechanics facility is under.
Ooh, lots of Element Zero.
Do not dock with
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Land. Once again, grunt and rolling again. 3, Jacob. So let's stop this production line here and now, shall we? Oh! Excuse me. And then we just fade in. Yep. Now, where did this come from? I, like, just saw the mech and was expecting it to turn around and attack us, not to just straight up explode. That made me jump a little bit. Attention recall notice. Our new circuit board supplier has issued an immediate recall on the MX7552-4A obedience processor, which has been found to cause systematic breakdown of associated components. We have begun to search for a new supplier. In the meantime, discontinue use of all MX7552-4A until further notice. Dr. Rochelle, Director, Hani Kadar, Experimental Mechanics. Gianna. Just FYI, we lost contact with the MSV Corsica after you expressed concern. I checked the logs, and indeed the mechs and parts they picked up contained the recalled OPUs. We know the Corsica was headed for Jerahi Station in the Starbow system, but we can't seem to contact them. I hope they're all okay, but I think we've done all we can do at this point. Tress. Attention, emergency situation in progress. I'm getting reports of mechs coming off our production lines and assaulting workers. Some of them seem to be self-destructing at random. Even units not initially installed with the faulty OPU are showing signs of viral infection. We're looking at a potential facility-wide catastrophe here. We are containing this as best we can, but we can't keep this suppressed much longer. When Dr. Rochelle learns about this, heads will roll. Mine will not be one of them. Chief Saunders, Security. Dr. Talarison, Dr. Rochelle has ordered a complete lockdown. You are hereby ordered to seal the production line access corridor from the rest of the facility. I realize that doing this will seal me and any workers who remain inside within the malfunctioning mechs. This does not affect your orders. It has been an honor to work with you, Chief Saunders. Fuck, so they just let the innocents die. They just let the workers die. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, Rex and... Okay, neither of these guys have a choice, so never mind. I was about to say, like, why do you have your incendiary ammo on? And
I don't see anyone else here.
but there's cover, so there's going to be combat. Yep, there. I hear them.
You're up.
There we go. Okay, I was about to use a concussive shot. I'm hearing shots fired.
Have a nice trip.
Okay, concussive shot.
You're done.
Impact imminent. Impact event.
Where are they shooting from? They're over here.
Requesting assist backup systems engaged.
Alright, just taking a look around.
Systems open.
Whoa! You took me by surprise. Power cells. What's that up there? Data pad. Talarasan located. I've located the Asari, Dr. Talarasan, in the production line access corridor. We set up a barricade and disabled access to the rest of the corridor. Officer Gamble. I secured Dr. Talarasan and am heading into the warehouse to access the production line control room. I'll update you once in. Warehouse breached. I'm in the warehouse. It seems pretty empty, sir. I can see the control room just above the storage area. I might need a few minutes, but I'm pretty sure I can get the main production line shut down. Okay. And concussive shot. Fuck! Oh shit! Thank you, Jacob. I think if I'm going to be doing this, I should probably have the shotgun out.
Warning, hostile forces in non-standard system damage. Requesting assistance have engaged. Critical system damage. System failing. Rerouting power. Forces have engaged. Excuse me. Casualty.
Okay, hold up.
Requesting assistance. System failing. Rerouting power.
Oh boy, taking cover. Oh boy. I forgot. Disruptor is on the right bumper, not the left bumper. Do I have a shield boost? I do not. Jesus, do these guys just spawn infinitely or something? Oh yeah, this is a production line making them.
Impact shot.
Fuck! Yeah, they were just spawning infinitely. Oh, fuck. I have to turn around. Hopefully they don't start spawning again. I'm sorry? Alright. That was my mother out there. Shut down. Shut that shit down. Wait, no. Here and... Where is it? There we go. So are they all about self-destruct, or... I guess they are. In 5... In what was... And we got out in 5 seconds. Lovely. Shutdown of the Hana Kadar experimental mechanics facilities production line on Capek. Deactivated all infected mechs. Some credits and some element 0. Alright, I think that's the end of that quest. Am I correct? Is that the end of the quest? I believe it is. Alright, do I want to go recruit the Convict, or do I want to go recruit Archangel first? We are saving the Professor for last, though. Archangel it is. Actually, you know what? I take it back. We're gonna save Omega for last. I'm sorry. Like the second I hit that, I'm very sorry. Luckily, this stuff loads faster now. Prison ship Purgatory. Recruit the Convict. Okay. I have my D4 because we are bringing along Grunt again. And, okay, no. We've already had Kasumi with us twice. And I believe that's Zaid. So we're bringing him along. Wait, cycle appearances. Oh! Okay, yeah. Excuse me. I just realized that my armor looks like Eclipse armor. Not what I was going for, so I'm gonna make some changes to it. Hello.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
No.
I can't do that.
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill, and this is my ship. The weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
I'll keep my weapons.
It's my standard procedure to keep my gun.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Cell block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Can
Jack.
you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
Warden Kuril.
How'd you end up running this ship?
I was in law enforcement on Palaven and got sick of seeing criminals escape out into the galaxy to carry on with their crimes. Bounty hunters aren't dependable.
You're not hiring the right ones.
Eventually I hit upon this idea. Keep the criminals in space and the galaxy is a safer place.
So it's principal?
You do this because you think it's necessary?
Every day I see the worst sapient life has to offer. Governments are soft, unwilling to make the hard choices. Someone had to stand up and make the galaxy safe.
Expense.
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
And if they don't pay?
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld at an unspecified place and time.
You scare the homeworlds with the prisoners.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives. These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
And that's everything.
Let's get on with this.
I bet people try pretty hard to get out.
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll catch up with you later.
I'll probably make some changes to my armor because I want it to look less Eclipse and more Captain America. So I'm probably going to add a little bit of red into the...
Torture unchanged. Not the subject, not the torturer himself. Never found torture worth the price myself.
Wow. Some standards.
Is there something I can do for you?
Is this necessary?
There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back. This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
This is beneath you.
This degrades you as much as him. We have orders. You're not important enough to make your own decisions? I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful? Stop this. For your own sake. Yeah, you're right. Call it off. At least for now.
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something. If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
Get yourself out. We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
Buying
I thought
prisoners.
this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy cons so they can do some punishing of their own, if you understand. Warden sells us to whoever can pay enough.
Why are they interrogating that prisoner? He knows something?
Nah, that's Bimmy. He don't know nothing. He offed someone in the showers yesterday, I think. Guy he killed was worth a lot to the warden. Yeah. Sucks to be Bimmy right now.
Do they know when to stop?
They're going at it pretty hard.
Were.
Do they ever kill prisoners by accident?
I haven't heard of anyone dying. Warden can't make money off us if we're dead. Funny thing, though. The more a guard does it, the meaner he gets. So they rotate him through.
Your crime.
So, what are you in for?
I killed a few people. Only about 20 or so. And I blew up that one habitat. Small time compared to most of the guys here.
Okay, then.
What's it like here?
Bad. And you gotta watch out. Damn, but someone's always after your stuff. Your smokes, clothes, your pride. I haven't taken a shower in 3 months.
Fucking hell.
Wish I could go.
Hello?
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice. Yeah.
Anything else you have to say, or? Nope, okay. We're leaving. Alright, so I believe we just go this way now.
This is the Supermax wing. It's off limits. Out processing is back down the hall on your right. They'll bring your package there after the cryo-thaw is finished.
Right. Where's Saeed? He's kind of disappeared. Is he stuck behind this door? Zaid? What the fuck are you doing?
Out processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
What about serving the galaxy?
You talked up your noble intentions with this prison, but it turns out you're a criminal like the rest.
Activate systems.
Oh, he wasn't having any of that, huh?
You're up.
Oh, I used a renegade option by accident. Whatever.
Calm down.
Oh no, wait. This isn't Eclipse. This is Blue Suns. I'm sorry. I'm just a big idiot. I think I'm gonna switch to the cryo ammo since we're going to be dealing with a combination
Impact
of
shot.
the two.
Reinforce those processing. Shepard is loose.
Let's get the answer. Firing an impact shot.
Ow! Fun. Can't interact with that door, so we're going this way. Oh, and I died. Thanks, game! Thanks for that little ammo power advice. Fucking after I've already died. Thank you for that.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
Let's negotiate.
Maybe I can change your mind.
Activate systems.
Well,
That shot. Who's next? Yeah, right on your ass. Hell yeah.
Okay, I was about to use a concussive shot. There we go. Grunt.
Engaging hostiles.
Grunt, please.
This'll put him down.
Huh. Great minds think alike, eh, Said?
Shepard is on the loose. Repeat, Shepard is loose.
That's going to open every door on the cell block.
It's the only way.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
Oh, the mechs are curious.
Wait, that's Jack?
Yep. I'm just gonna check my Twitch settings real fast, see if that's on mature. Settings, is it on mature? Content, yep, okay, we're good.
Killer, let's move.
Okay, so there really is only one way to go, but Element Zero, yay! Alright, let's go get Jack.
Warning.
I want to see how long she can last.
Okay.
This looks interesting.
All guards, restore order. Lethal force authorized. But don't kill Jack. Techs, locked down.
Sectors 7, 9, and 11 have lost life support. No survivors.
This is a combat area.
They've seen us.
All prisoners, return to your cells immediately, or I'll open every airlock on this ship.
Whoop! Hold up. Strike number. Zaid, that's not a wise decision. Okay, I got him.
Impact! Shot!
Shepard, the warden has locked down the area behind you. You must find another exit route. Warning. Power plant damage has led to overload. Core systems failure imminent.
Shotgun.
Guard got swarmed by prisoners with improvised weapons. He never had a chance.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8.
You can actually hear her screaming. Whoop! Grunt!
On the ground, now!
Oh boy. This guy is getting bold. Oh shit, he burned to ash.
The hull has been breached in sectors 12, 14, and 30. No survivors.
Hostile.
Don't have a level up. Got him. Whoop. Get behind cover! That's not good. Hold up. At some point I'm gonna need to make a run to backtrack a little bit. And Zaid's down. Running. Damn it! What? That's my last unity. Whoa! Okay, time to switch weapons. Or they could just take him out.
About to go off.
God damn it, his shield came back.
Anyone else wants help?
There we go. All assholes dealt with.
All guards to cell block 1.
Alright, we got some extra credits too.
You're valuable, Shepard. I could have sold you and lived like a king. But you're too much trouble. At least I can recapture Jack.
Not happening. You're a two-bit slave trader, and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to. This is
Then why do you sell criminals? Oh, now I can take it out. Fuck. Can I get to it with a sniper? I don't think I can.
Time to fight.
Yeah, I don't think I can. No overload. Okay, gotta get... Okay, time to just wait. Gonna come this way. What? Oh, I thought... Doesn't look like anyone's up there. Now, for the sniper rifle.
I'll put them down.
I see him reacting to getting hit, but I don't see a health bar or anything.
I'm shooting.
Got him!
Cerberus. What the hell do you want?
To rescue you.
You're in a bad situation, and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Shit, you sound like a pussy. I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
I'm not your enemy.
I'm here to ask for your help.
You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm stupid?
Look at your options.
This ship is going down in flames. We can get you to safety, and we're asking for your help.
Just shoot her and patch her up on the ship.
I'd like to see you try.
No.
We're not gonna attack her.
Good move. Look, you want me to come with you? Make it worth my while.
You don't have to bargain.
Join my team, and I'll do what I can for you.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus has got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
Okay.
I'll give you full access.
You better be straight up with me. So why the hell are we standing here?
Move up.
Level up! Recruit a prisoner known as Jack for the team. Purgatory's betrayal of Shepard unacceptable. Fortunately was able to reverse credit transfer. May have to take steps against Blue Suns to demonstrate consequences of interference. Ablative VI. Shotgun damage. Credits, element 0. The Convict. We'll talk to Grunt, and then we'll talk to her, and then we'll move on to the next mission. Which... You know what? Yeah, I think it will be Archangel.
I'm Miranda, Shepard's second in command. On this ship, we follow orders.
Tell the Cerberus cheerleader to back off, Shepard. I'm here because of our deal.
Give her the files now.
Miranda will let you into the system. Let me know what you find.
Hear that, Precious? We're going to be friends. You, me, and every embarrassing little secret. I'll be reading down in the hold, or somewhere near the bottom. I don't like a lot of through traffic. Keep your people off me. Better that way.
Can't go into the tech lab. And I don't think I can talk to Miranda or Jacob, but I can talk to Grunt and Jack.
Commander, you received a new
oh.
message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. Unread messages. Oh, we got a lot of them. Wait. Oh, those are archive messages. I'm talking unread messages. MSV Corsair, last known darkened coordinates, information acquired, yada yada yada. We already got that. Okay, so that's nothing to worry about. That's just stuff we already know and have completed.
So, Hadley, how you gonna spend your next furlough?
You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Of course. Shepard's forming the best team this galaxy has ever seen. We're gonna kick some ass.
I'm sure you're right, Matthews.
I just realized that these two monitors on the side here just kind of look like rear view mirrors. I think that's just a nice touch.
Okay, Shepard, glad you're back, but keep an eye on that last one. We can only hold so much crazy.
How are things in the cockpit?
I assume everything is going well up here?
Shh.
Joker?
I can tell when it's listening.
I am always listening, Mr. Moreau.
I know.
The squad.
Think about the people we're picking up.
Well, about the ones you went out with last, Grunt is not a stabilizing element, Commander. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's
all
it.
right.
See you, Commander.
Now to go talk to Grunt and Jack, who I believe are on the lowest level. Hey, Grunt.
Shepard.
I want to talk about you.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships, anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
Any other human imprints?
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
You have no reaction?
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why O'Keir started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak. Pitiful.
And yet you became strong.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
All right. And now we go talk to Jack. Hello.
Hey,
I want to talk.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm still finding out about me. Thanks for letting me look at these files.
Glad they're helping.
If they're helping you, that's good enough for me.
Don't be my buddy. You need me to kill for you. I need you for these files. Let's leave it there. Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things. I'm gonna find something I can use. I just know it.
Finding answers.
What if the answers aren't what you expect?
I'm not looking for answers. I'm looking for names, dates, places.
Next up.
What happens when you find what you're looking for?
I go hunting. Anyone who's screwed with me pays. Their associates pay. Their friends pay. The galaxy's gonna be a lot emptier when I'm done.
I can't let you do that.
I won't let you go on a killing spree.
I'm here for your mission. After that, what I do is my business.
Tell me about Cerberus.
What's your history with Cerberus?
They raised me in a research facility. I escaped when I was a kid. Been on the run ever since. And they've been chasing me ever since. But soon, I'm gonna chase them.
Do you want better quarters?
You don't have to live in this pit, you know.
It's dark, quiet, and hard to find. That spells safety to me. You know, this ship is a powerhouse. You could go pirate. Live like a king. I could help.
My mission is too important.
We have to stop the collectors. I don't have time for piracy.
When this is done, we'll either be dead or out here in space with this ship. Think about it. Lots of creds. Freedom to go wherever you want. And all the mayhem and fighting I could want.
You enjoy killing.
What is it about killing that fascinates you so much?
I figure every time someone dies and it's not me, my chances of survival go up. Simple.
I should go.
Yep.
And with that, we are going to go recruit Archangel. I think in between recruiting Archangel and recruiting the Professor, we're going to do some of those DLC missions. Alright. Mass relay. Recruit Archangel. Doc. We were on Omega briefly in the last stream, but it was really only to pick up Zaid and then we left. I wonder if Arya's going to have anything to say to us for just arriving, being told to meet her, and then leaving. I doubt it'll be anything major. It'll probably just be a throwaway line of dialogue, just like, don't keep me waiting. Let's bring Jack with us. And now we have 5 members, so I'm going to bring out the D6 and just make 6 a reroll. One. So Zaid again. Actually, you know what? We are going to bring along Jack. We're also going to bring along Miranda. We haven't seen her this stream. We haven't seen a lot of her this stream, so we'll bring her along. 2 points. The power concussion of blasting off their feet, impact radius large enough to knock down multiple enemies. I'll probably go with concussive blast. But I need 3 points for that, and yeah, I don't feel like going. Throwing concussive charge is thrown in inflicts. Whatever.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance.
You know what I forgot to do?
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
I'm sorry. We're gonna keep this squad, but I forgot I wanted to change the armor a little bit. Incorporate a little bit of red into that. I'm very sorry. Less Blue Suns, more Captain America.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. Armor. I only have the one type. I think I'm just gonna... No, I'm not gonna go no helmet. I'm gonna go with this. Aegis Vest. Life support webbing. A thin wearable... oh, okay. Increases health by 3. Or increases spare ammo capacity by 10. I'm going to go with this. It looks like the same thing, just with a pouch on it. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, sorry for wasting your time with that. We're going back to Omega to recruit Archangel.
No messages for you, Commander.
Again, thank you, Kelly. Oh shit, I dropped a shit ton of frames at some point. Alright, we're gonna go with the same team we had last time. Wait, can I? I do have other appearances. Okay, yeah, Blade Runner, we'll do that. And then Miranda. Alright. Thank you, Edie. Oh, thank you. Kylan.
What are you looking at?
Careful now.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you
around. There's just 5 free Paragon for me. Alright. Let's just talk to Arya. Hello. Okay.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
What's the scan for?
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one ruler. Don't fuck with Arya.
Simple enough.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
Archangel.
Trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Half of Omega?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Sounds perfect.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Explain.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
That could be our way in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
I need info about Archangel.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
What groups are after him?
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
What about you?
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Thanks.
Appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Investigate. Omega.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Investigate Arya.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Indifference about Shepard.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Why is she helping us? That's my question.
Important soulless. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
You know him?
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Goodbye.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Understood. So that's the Merc Recruiter, but there's something else I want to do right now. I want to see if I can find him. Excuse me. That's the wrong door. That's the Merc Recruiter. Oh, okay. There's something I can do down here. Four of them. Order a drink. I don't see anything in that cup. Well, I guess there was. Got a smile on his face, and I'm keeling over! Well, game over, everyone. Alright, let's move on to the next one.
Shepard, are you alright?
What happened?
What's going on here?
You ought to be alright. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Afterlife... Afterlife hates humans?
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
So I was poisoned.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Thanks for the advice.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, we're gonna confront the bartender about all that. This is the wrong way. Let's talk to him.
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
Incite the crowd.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
Not taking any chances.
Well, that guy's not going to be poisoning anyone else anymore. I can watch a dancer. And I think that's all I can do down here. Thanks for that, man. I can dance, which is very, very important. I still kind of look Blue Suns-ish. Maybe a different shade of blue. Alright, let's go talk to the Merc recruiters now. Again, if you know an interrupt is coming up and you want me to hit it, just let me know. There are some interrupts I'm just gonna hit, like, just because I'm playing a Paragon Shepherd.
I hear you're recruiting.
But if you don't want me to hit it or want me to hit something else, just let me know. Also, when a major decision comes up, again, let me know.
Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Looking for Archangel.
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Merc Band Assault.
Why are the Mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Tarek?
Is he a heavy hitter? How many Merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns. but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Derek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Plan of attack.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
Distraction?
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Why Archangel?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. Lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
We're on his turf.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a porch out of the sewer pipes. But that's where we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Investigate. Location.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
How old are you?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
He looks about as old as anyone else.
I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
You'll need to know more than that if you want to survive.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Alright, now we are gonna go get Archangel.
Come on, let me in.
View of Omega.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Blue Sun's driver.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Same team, Jack and Miranda. You know, in retrospect, I probably should have gotten Archangel first. It would have been very thematic story-wise.
Looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Not really.
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Sounds good.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds a bit like a suicide mission.
Pretty much. But you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Investigate the
So
bridge.
the bridge is the only way to his hideout.
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. but I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
Gunship?
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Infiltration team.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
They got across the bridge?
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
Archangel.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
And that's everything.
I better go find Sergeant Kafka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Getting in is the easy part. Getting out is risky.
One thing at a time.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
You can actually kind of see him a little bit. Up there. Right above Shepard's head. I thought I saw something over here. Oh well. Door.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise.
Okay, sorry about that. Who are you?
You lead the Eclipse.
Excuse me.
Figure that out by yourself. I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Plan of attack.
Infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Cowards.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Eclipse.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
You seem pretty upset.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Archangel.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
I want details.
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
Goodbye.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Message to Tarek. I've spoken to Garm, and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Arya without the assistance of the other 2. So, these guys plan on taking out Arya. Ooh, what's this? EZO smuggling accounts. Let's see here. Got some creds. Some element 0. There we go. Targeting parameters reconfigured.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Open the door. I feel so welcome here. Oh, fuck!
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
Who are you?
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the blood pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Blood pack.
Why are the blood pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The blood pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
Especially Archangel.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
Can investigate that further.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Really?
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
These guys are here just hanging out. I feel very welcome here. Protection money accounts? Alright, got that through. Okay, unlocking this door. Medkit. Blue Sun's weapon shipment.
This is valuable.
Blue Sun's gun running accounts. Power cells, which we exchanged for money. Fuck. That's Kafka's assistant.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We'll go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
You want freelancer? Go report to Kafka. Not now, human. Don't you have a job to do?
You got nothing more to say.
Freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
Calm
I
down.
have a few questions about the operation.
Get this scum out of my face.
Over here.
last wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
What's his problem?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. Doesn't trust people he doesn't know. Hates having to bring in outsiders. What do you want to know?
Plan of attack.
What's Derek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
So he just waits?
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
Blue
What
Suns.
do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
Archangel.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Sounds personal.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek. At his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Let's talk to Kafka's assistant.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Who?
Salky.
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Gunship. Gunship.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Are you a mechanic?
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Alright. Plan of attack.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
Try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
Infiltration team.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
The bridge.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. We're a go.
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
One renegade interrupt.
You're working too hard.
Archangel doesn't have much time left.
I guess we should go get him out.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Enemies in front!
Come on! He's with Archangel!
I probably shouldn't have opened that.
Archangel?
Garrus!
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
It's good to see you, man.
What are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
Why Omega?
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
Mercs.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Yeah, you can tell he's tired.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You shot me.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
So what now?
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
What happened here?
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
They won't get through.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything we've got.
They dodged that one. Okay, you know what? Screw that. Vindicator battle rifles. Cool, but I don't want that.
I love this rifle.
They are? Not opening that med kit. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Here's my sniper rifle. I see you. There we go.
Eclipse Mercs, rear. Stairs.
Come here.
Oh! Fuck! Oh, really? One at a time? I heard rear stairs. What? Running. Oh, I already don't like this gun. Thank you. Thanks, Jack.
Want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go.
Sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
No, you don't know. I'm going down there. I'm not a good sniper.
Never some perp. Here we go.
That mech is technically an enemy, but it's helping us, so we're just gonna let it do its thing for now. Is it? Up there, you already got him.
Scoped and dropped.
Nice shot. Watch out!
Headshot.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup. You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting down the bastard for months.
Tell me about Jareth.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
Now what?
We've still got Blood Pack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you they're trying to dig in from underneath.
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
I'm not leaving you alone.
Let's split up 2 and 2. keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Miranda will stay.
Miranda, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
Which way?
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Switching to my shoddy. Woo! Let me... Yeah, I'm getting my Avenger back out.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
You just made the list!
Oh, someone just followed! Lunar was here. Thanks for the follow. Right now we are recruiting Archangel to our team, otherwise known as Garrus. And before we can do that, we have to keep him alive against all these mercs. Oh boy! I thought I saw him go around the other side, but I wasn't entirely sure. I got it. Thank you very much. And... I'm sorry. Concussive... Can't do that because he's wearing armor. Concussive shot. No. Oh, fuck. Gotta retreat. I'm dead. Yeah. Let's try that one again. Thank you. Thank you, Garrus. Oh, lovely. I'm gonna get flanked. Concussive shot! Gotta retreat. Fuck, he's gonna flank me. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Where is he? There he is. And got him.
Get that shutter closed. We can't fight them on two fronts.
Understood. Got another one coming over. Got it. One more shutter.
Just one more shutter. Hurry. They're making another push. Taking some fire, but I'm okay so far.
Thanks for the help, Jack. Oh! Okay. Switching over to my shotty. Ow! There we go. Oh my... Yeah, I'm gonna have to back up again. Hold up, I just realized something. None of them have shields. As for you... Okay, now I gotta get over there. Getting ready to use my concussive shot. Let's see. Okay, thanks, Jack. Got it.
Get back here, Shepard. Coming in through the door.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
You don't have much of a back to watch. Okay, medkit. Concussive shot. Got it. Search, I know there's another medkit up here. There it is.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You knew Garm?
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Should we go?
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Watch out!
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure.
Okay, gotta stay behind cover for a little bit. Pull shockwave. And down.
They're rappelling down the sidewall, ground floor.
Got it. Oh! Ow!
Now let's finish you off.
And it got him. Don't have any concussive shot. Whoop.
Overload deployed.
Got him. Gonna need some more ammo though. Oh, perfect. And there's the gunship. Oh, fuck. Shepard? Shoot! I'm pushing down the trigger. Now I can shoot. That was weird. Where'd he go? Where is it? There it is. Grenade launcher. He's going over here now. There he goes. I think he was supposed to be animating there.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on.
Oh, fuck!
Make sure they're ready for us.
He's choking on his blood.
We need to get him out of here.
Alright, we leveled up. Extracted Archangel from enemy siege and recruited him for the team. Unclear whether injury to Archangel will impair its ability to assist in the mission. Regardless, revelation of identity as Garrus Vicarian, useful in keeping Shepard comfortable. Vindicator Battle Rifle, which I will never use. Submachine gun damage. Credits. Element 0. Done.
done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
No worse than usual, buddy.
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
You've got my back.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Alright. Now we're going to talk to Joker, get his opinion on, Jack. And then we'll go talk to...
I've got an appointment with Shaira in 3 months. Can't wait.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like that at all. She's... You won't understand unless you meet her.
Also, like, I could be wrong, but with a holographic interface like that, wouldn't it be more effective if his hands were above the interface, not below it? Could be wrong about that, though.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
How are things in the cockpit?
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie, you manipulated him?
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
The squad.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprise. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Goodbye.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
And now we're going to go talk to Garrus, Grunt, and Jack.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Let's read those. Server's command. Reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look into a situation on Lork, a nearby planet in the farther system. Scan the planet for a base where we believe Eclipse Mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Extract the operative if the operative is beyond rescue. Recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. Untitled. Error, invalid sender name. Hey Shepard, I heard you. I have you to thank for getting me out of purgatory. Sent a ship to round me up, but they didn't weapons check good enough. I'm gonna carve your name into instead of mine into my next victim as thanks. Got anyone you need dead? Haha. Question mark. You did take a shot at me though on my way out, so I had to kill you. You know how it goes. Dad taught me that you let anybody hurt you, they get an idea, so you make sure to send a message. Not like I'm sending now, though. See you around. The people who live here are coming back and it's showtime. Look around for your name. I'll make sure you find it before I find you. Billy. John Whitson. Hey Arya, hey Arya, give me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got together enough to check the news vids and saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are or if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count and how I could have been part of it. I'll make most with what you did for me. John Whitson. Now let's go talk to Garrus.
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
One of the sound effects sounds like a Discord message. Just want to talk.
You got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We're not with them.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
Squad activities.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
You were a thug?
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Gangs must have hated you.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
Garrus' history.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
How'd you get a group?
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Squad makeup.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
What happened to you?
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Give me the rundown.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Maybe he was a casualty.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Have you found him?
Do you know where Sedonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sedonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Alright. Next person to talk to is Grunt. Become the ultimate badass. A higher renegade score unlocks more intimidation options and conversations. I've been doing a couple renegade things here and there.
Shepard.
I want to talk about you.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Maybe I need context. Canrum?
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Why is that funny?
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
There's no joke. It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
I don't like hearing this.
I don't know if I'll be coming down here for these talks anymore.
Whatever. Don't have to be friends to fight good enemies. Just thought you'd like to know I'm finding reasons for my own battles.
You know, we have a Turian on our team now, right? And now we talk to Jack.
Hey.
I want to talk.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
Maybe later.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
Tell me about the cult.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What happened to them?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You don't trust anyone?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Vandalism.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Theft of a military craft.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Oh. Destruction of a space station?
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Piracy.
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
You regret none of it?
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
No problem. Let's go deal with that, that operative side quest and, call it a stream. There we go. Combat mastery, concussive shot. Now let's see here. Journal. So that's weird. The professor, stop the collectors. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So before we leave Omega, we'll tell Arya about this thing we got where the gangs were gonna, well, just kind of surround her and take her out. And then we'll move on to that Eclipse base. Alright, so we're going to bring Garrus with us because he's here. And from left to right, 1 to 6, 5, Jack again. Can we hold up? He does have another appearance.
Resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
What do you need?
Take a look at this data pad.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Look at this data pad!
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
And that'll work.
Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
She's getting... Yeah, it's just you. Okay, I'm sorry. What the... Oh! I'm sorry. Let me... That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem natural.
You won't believe
Armor isn't just stylish. Each piece you equip has unique combat benefits. Alright, now where was... Wrong one. Where was that again? Enter the Eclipse base on planet Lorik, Father Omega Nebula. Excuse me. There it is. Dorgal.
Anomaly detected.
Lorik. Oh.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Land. Alright, we'll take the same team. We'll bring Garrus with us and another roll. 5. So that would once again be Jack. What the f- I switched back to the Avenger for a reason. Okay, gotta back off.
You're dead.
Ow. Thanks, Jack. Well, hold up. I'm just gonna go with my freaking heavy pistol. Oh, and the bodies just disappeared. Okay, subject ID. Subject Cerberus Agent Tyrone Rawlings. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus' involvement in Rachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse, and he had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. Huh? See here. Concussive shot. Ow. I have to get to another location. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Did he die? Yeah, I'm gonna consider that dead, considering he's out of bounds. Access data logs.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Upload data to the Alliance.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Cerberus operative Tyrone Rawlings was found dead. Encrypted data transmitted to Alliance for decryption. And they still paid me for the mission. Beautiful. All right. And with that, that ends this stream. Not sure if I'm going to be streaming this next week or not. Cause there's something going on Saturday. It's also going on Sunday though, so I'm not sure which day I'm gonna be going. And basically, I just dropped one of my die and now it's underneath my desk. So the next Mass Effect stream is either gonna be next Saturday at 2 p.m. normal time, or it's going to be happening Friday at 7 p.m. But in between now and then, I will be doing Great Ace Attorney Chronicles on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Alright, I will see you guys then.